The World Bank has more than halved the outlook on Croatia's economy in 2015 from the 1.2% growth forecast in June 2014 to 0.5% forecast this month. The World Bank earlier predicted that Croatia's economy would grow 1.8% in 2016. Now it predicts that in 2017 Croatia's economy will grow 1.5%. The World Bank releases outlooks on the global economy with an emphasis on developing countries in January and June. The announced halt of all processing at the Sisak refinery that was supposed to take place today will be instead happening tomorrow, as there remains enough raw materials for one more day of primary production, while other forms of production will take place as stock is spent, meaning by the end of the month. This is the first time that INA has not secured materials or made plans for production this year at the refinery. Workers fear that the non-existence of a plan this year is the first step in Hungarian MOL's plan to close the refinery in Sisak. Croatia is to mark 23 years of its international recognition on Thursday. Commenting on a speech held at the event marking this important date in Croatian history held by Bosnia and Herzegovina Cardinal Vinko Puljic, who said that if there are no Croats in Bosnia and Herzegovina, it was questionable whether Croatia will be able to survive as a country, the president-elect Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović said that so far Croatia's policy towards Bosnia and Herzegovina was purely protocolar, adding that Croatia has the obligation to stabilize Bosnia and Herzegovina so that it finally becomes a politically emancipated state. The head of diplomacy, Vesna Pusic, said, speaking to Croatian radio this morning, that she did not agree with the assessment made by Prime Minister Zoran Milanovic that the government had been a burden to President Ivo Josipovic in his re-election bid, as the government had performed key moves aimed at improving Croatia's future. Commenting on the political cohabitation prospects, Pusic said that it hinged primarily on the president-elect's conduct after her inauguration scheduled for February 19th. Croatia today has joined the call by the president of the Croatian Journalists Association for the media to observe a day of silence following the Charlie Hebdo massacre exactly a week ago. A day of silence exactly a week ago at 11:30, the massacre began at the French satirical weekly Charlie Hebdo. 12 people were killed. Today we honor our colleagues who lost their lives because of the words and images they published. Today we send a clear message that violence cannot stop thought or free speech. Today we want to illustrate what the world would look like without journalists, the media and information. And turning to sports, in water polo Champions League action, Yugsio plays host to Turkish side Galatasaray in Dubrovnik at 7 p.m, while Primorje faces German side Spandau 04 in Rijeka at the same time. And the weather. Cloud build-up expected during the afternoon with possible light rain in places, particularly in the northern Adriatic and western inland sections. Moderate southwesterly expected inland. Light to moderate southeasterly and southwesterly winds in the northern and parts of the central Adriatic, light northwesterly elsewhere. Sea calm to slight and visibility good. Top temperatures between 9 and 14 degrees. Partly sunny and unseasonably warm in the coming days, but a touch of frost possible morning side. Saturday to see cloud gathering, and there's a possibility of some light rain in the western sections of the country. Partly or prevalently cloudy along the coast in the coming days. Friday and particularly Saturday will see cloud and rain in places on the northern coast. Winds moderate southeasterly and southwesterly.